Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. We really couldn't have asked for a better day. The weather gods are smiling on us and there isn't a cloud in the sky.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Gone, it's a good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Ali will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Rizwan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Going with pace now. Akhtar, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end. They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Ali didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Akhtar shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Edge, amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
There'll be runs here. Edged it. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Akhtar ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Wasim from the south end. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ul Haq, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Finds the edge. Huge appeal. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Off the bat, it looked like it was going. A brilliant slide to cut it off.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Some adjustments to the field. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Times it nicely.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
all of it, and for 6.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Well placed, should get a single. Edge, what a ball! That stop, great catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Gone, another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Good bit of timing there.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. An example of how good the modern player is at sliding across the outfield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's out. Caught.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Dahani is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Caught, what a position to set there, a brilliant catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Ralph shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Out. Good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. That delivery had everything. The ball's really swinging now. This one coming into the body and moving away and just missing the wickets.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Ali takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Edged, unplayable. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Out. Caught.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Right off the middle of the bat.
just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below-par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to... chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
A few moves made in the field.
Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Misses everything. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good return there, back from the deep. Sammy gets off the mark.
Harris. Ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 2 for 5. Dahani, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive. Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Got that away nicely.
That was clever, just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Straight to the fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Ashraf from the south end. Beaten on the drive.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. A few moves made in the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Harris shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. There'll be runs here.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Nice shot, runs possible. Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Over. Pakistan are 2 for 32. Well placed. Should get a single. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Zaman won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 3 for 41.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home. Zaman shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it. They didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Super piece of timing.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket. Ralph with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot through the gap.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They'd look for a couple here.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Zaman will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
right out of the middle.
That's a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's a start and out. Zaman walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
They get 2 runs. A bit scrappy and poor fielding, to be honest.
Loud shout. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you're likely to witness. A class above.